Good morning, everyone. Today is November 7th, 2020. And today, I want to introduce you Jusan. Jusan is one of the chanting of our tradition. And this is from chapter on teaching of Kyogyo Shinsho written by Shinran Shonin. And this is one of the beautiful chantings too. So I hope you enjoy Jusan. Please join me in Gassho. Please put your palms together. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Nyorai Koso Shishou Setten Kidoku Sai Shou Shimeu Den一条苦境国説即死縁由しこんごじぽしょさんちょごんじきじゅんじゅくししんけナマンダブツナマンダブツナマンダブツナマンダブツナマン。Just like Sambujo, Shishin, and Shishinrai, Jusan is not chanted as alone. We always chant with something else. But today I just wanted to introduce you what Jusan sounds like. And there are a few ministers who are professionals of chanting in Buddhist churches of America. So if you live close by them, you can ask them to chant Jusan. They probably chant much better than I do. So if you live in Seattle area, you can ask Reverend Kusunoki or Reverend Koyama. If you are living in Bay Area, you can ask Reverend Hatanaka. If you live in Southern California, you can ask Reverend Sekia to chant this beautiful Jusan. So anyway, I like to read Shinran Shogin's Wasan. So please join me in Gassho. Please put your palms together. いつつの不思議を解く中に、仏法不思議にしくぞなき。仏法不思議ということは、弥陀の弘誓に名付けたりと。Of the five inconceivabilities taught in the sutras, the inconceivability of the power of the Buddha-dharma is supreme. The inconceivability of the power of the Buddha-dharma refers to Amida's universal vow. ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナマンダ仏、ナンマンダ仏、ナンマンダ仏。So today's Wasan is based on the part 2 of the commentary on treatise by Tan-luan. Shinran Shogin quotes where Tan-luan talks about the five inconceivabilities in chapter of True Buddha and Land of Kyogyo Shinsho, which is on page 193 of collected works of Shinran. But since we have the official translation of the treatise, the commentary, let's try to see the original. Inconceivable power indicates the inconceivability of the power of the virtues possessed by the Buddha land's 17 kinds of adornments. The sutra teach that there are 5 kinds of inconceivabilities. First, the inconceivable number of sentient beings. Second, the inconceivable karmic power. Third, the inconceivable power of dragons. Fourth, the inconceivable power of meditation. Fifth, the inconceivable power of Buddha-dharma. And collected works of Shinran's translation and this translation is basically the same, but just slight difference of wording. But this is a section Tan-luan talking about 5 conceivabilities. And first is the inconceivable number of sentient beings. This literally means sentient beings' numbers are inconceivable and never exhaust. And second is inconceivable karmic power. This is the inconceivability of the result of the action of sentient beings varies by each individuals. And third is the inconceivable power of dragons. And in ancient time, it is believed that the dragon causes the wind and rains. And this inconceivable power of dragons refers to the power of dragons to cause wind and rain. Fourth is inconceivable power of meditation. This is inconceivability of power of meditation to give rise to the supernatural powers, such as walking on the water and through the walls, and knowing what the minds of others kind of things. And until a few weeks ago, I was not believing these supernatural powers. But according to one of the professors who studies Yogacara, representation-only schools practice, the practitioners of the meditation actually gains supernatural powers. And I've never seen a person walking on the water or through the walls. But some great martial artists who are often associated with Zen Buddhism knows where and how the opponents attacks by looking through eyes, move of the shoulders and such. And those who cannot see has great sense of hearing too. So this supernatural power might be true. We just don't know the person who can use them. And meditation doesn't only mean just sitting meditation. Repetition of the same movements could be meditation too. So through some years of practice, people of great abilities might be able to gain supernatural powers. And fifth is the inconceivable power of Buddha-dharma. And right before quoting this passage on the screen, Shinran Shungin quotes another part of the commentary. And this is on page 192, 193 of collected works of Shinran. But again, I am using the translation of the treatise. Question: Inquiring into the primal vow of Bodhisattva Dharmakara and the praise of Amida by Bodhisattva Nagarjuna. Amida's Pure Land is praised as outstanding for there being so many Shravakas. How can you reconcile it? Answer: Since Shravakas regard the reality limit as the final enlightenment, presumably they do not produce the seed of aspiration for fulfilling the enlightenment of Buddhahood. The Buddha, however, through the inconceivable supernatural power of his primal vow, embraces such Shravakas and enables them to be born in his land, where they are certainly made to give rise to the aspiration for the highest perfect enlightenment through its supernatural power. To take an illustration, if a chim bird enters the water, all the fish and shellfish die, but they are all revived if a rhinoceros enters the water. In this way, Shravakas awaken to the Mahayana aspiration for the highest perfect enlightenment. For this reason, it is outstanding. Of the 5 inconceivabilities taught in the sutras, the inconceivability of the power of the Buddha-dharma is supreme. The Buddha skillfully awakened Shravakas to aspire for the highest perfect enlightenment. Truly, this is most inconceivable. And Shravakas are actually amazing practitioners of the self-power. They practice to attain arhathood, which is one of the stages of the enlightenment, or self-awakening. But because they think that they cannot be Buddha, they don't aspire to become Buddha. They think arhathood is the final destination. But the working of the primal vow even gave rise to Shravakas' mind to aspire for the supreme enlightenment, attainment of Buddhahood, attainment of the self-awakening and others' awakening. So compared to great practitioners like Shravakas, I'm full of blind passions. From the general perspective of Buddhism, I am hopeless to attain Buddhahood. But because the primal vow's target is a being just like me who commit grave offenses and transgressions, I am able to attain Buddhahood when I pass away. So this is really inconceivable working of the primal vow. And it cannot be compared with the other 4. The inconceivability of the power of the Buddha-dharma is the most inconceivable thing among 5 inconceivabilities. So this is why Shinran Shungin said, the inconceivability of the power of the Buddha-dharma refers to Amida's universal vow in today's Wasan. And I am glad that we were able to encounter this inconceivable power of Amida's primal vow. So I hope today's explanation helped. And in closing, please join me in Gassho. Please put your palms together. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda. So this will conclude today's morning service, and I hope you will have a great day today and hope to see you tomorrow morning. So thank you for attending.